finally, guys. Finally, I'm so excited to be here. And after so long, finally, this is the E.V.A. podcast, E.V.A. Unplugged podcast. And E.V.A. just stands for Engaging Voices of All. So, welcome, guys. Welcome to the E.V.A. Unplugged podcast. I'm so excited to the E.V.A. Unplugged, and it's by E.V.A. You get it? E.V.A. by E.V.A. Engaging Voices of All. And this is the first episode of E.V.A. Unplugged, Engaging Voices of All by me. And finally, after so long, here we are. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to me right now, the first episode. And we're going to talk about self-improvement. And kama unanifuatilia kwa mitano yangu, if you follow me on my social media platforms, then you know that I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. And because of that, we need to clap, yeah? We need to applause, eh? Yeah! Yeah! Cheer. You know what? I've been wanting to do this. And without further ado, let's get right into this. Yeah? I want to talk about, as I said, self-improvement. And on my social media platforms, I had said that I had created like a question and answer thingy anonymously, and I asked people, if you had a chance to talk to your younger self, what would you advise him or her? And I was so happy to get so many responses from Instagram, from WhatsApp, from TikTok. Yeah, but I started with that anonymous link and I got so many responses. I was so happy, guys. And since the question, I'm the one who asked the question, like, what would you advise your younger self? Bana. Maybe personally, guys, kusema tu ule ukweli, I'd give a lot of advice to my younger self. A lot of advice. Okay, what? Let me wait. You have to know me. Like, I think with time you'll just know me. You don't have to say, oh, who am I? Just know it's EVA. This is EVA Unplugged by Eva. Okay? Yeah. And so what would you advise your younger self? I'll start, but I'll not do like sana, staki overdo, sawa. So what will I advise my younger self? Just something small. And then nikiendelea kusoma zenu tutaongea kuhusu what I'd do ama some stories about my childhood nakwambia hii utapenda. Now listen. Mm-hmm. So what I'd tell myself is like, don't be afraid to choose you. Don't be afraid to choose you. That's to my younger self. And then also, I tell myself that there is so much in store for you. Just keep calm. Don't compare yourself with others. You're a star and you just don't know yet, but you'll see. Yeah? Because like, I feel like my younger self, kulikuwa na a lot of pressure. I used to give myself a lot of pressure for nothing actually. And I didn't know that there's so much in store for me. Not like I've reached where I want to, but you know, there's still so much in store for me. So if I could advise my younger self, I'll just tell her that there's so much in store for you and keep calm. Don't compare yourself with others like at all. You are a star. If there's anyone listening out there, guys, yeah, you could use this actually. And so, acha niendelee sasa, nisianze kuongea sana kwa sababu unajua nikiongea sana wako nafanyika nini? Si unajua? Najiuma, literally. So I'm going to read the responses I got. And one of them is never give up. Your family members might have all turned against you, but you are strong than you think. That's a response I got. Yeah, and I get this because sometimes we do things, alafu, like your family is against that. but you really want to do this thing, like you really do, and you feel like it's your destiny. You feel like you love this thing and you can't do anything without it. But now maybe your family members, not only your family members, but maybe your friends are supporting you enough. But you know what? Don't give up. And I feel like that's a really good advice. If you advise like your younger self will grow up knowing that. But you know what? It's not too late. It is not too late. And then another advice I got is like build up your personality. You won't just wake up and have everything. Trust me. And oh, if you don't work on your self esteem, it will always remain the same. And this is true, very true. Because like you are who you are, you know. So now you need to work on yourself, like your personality. Who are you? What do you like? Yeah, that's the first advice this person will give to their younger self. And also work on your self esteem. Self esteem matters. Self esteem matters. Yeah. And this is a good advice. I mean, personally, nilikuwa na really negative self esteem. Right now, I'm not saying it's the best, but like average. It's just average. So this person will, yeah, feel like we should all work on our personality first. Who are you? Know yourself, who you are, you know? And this is going to help in like self improvement. And that is what we're talking about today. I want to get to the deep parts where I tell you stories about myself from the advices that you guys gave me. The art of detachment. So one was saying he or she, I'm not sure because it was anonymous. So the art of detachment. And she said, don't get too attached to things. If it's a person, career, choice, material things, and everything in between. So guys, let me tell you a short story. Not a story really, but something about me. I used to be so attached, especially to friendships. You know how you would move to a new place or move to a new school, or even not move, but then like you have friendships, like really, really long lasting friendships, like you've known each other for so long. And then now growing up, you don't have the kind of friends anymore, or like the attachment you guys have, the friendship, the connection you guys have is not there anymore. I used to be in denial of that, you know. Ile like huyo mtu hata kutext like akusalimie the friend or anything, but like mimi ndo una force relax, like I used to force issues, like, and then at that time I didn't know. So the art of detachment, like learning to learning to get away from relationships that you're not needed in, from friendships, from romantic relationships that you feel like you're not needed in, or even exes. You know, right now, umedate mtu, umedate na yeye, alafu sasa eti mumeachana and you feel like you're still there. So the art of detachment, like don't get too attached, honey. Honey, like yeah. So I've struggled really. I've really struggled, especially in friendships and joining campus. I told myself, okay, I I had like issues with friendships, and then joining campus, I told myself that I won't get too attached in friendships. And I guess okay, I have friends, but it's just going so well. What you need to know is that your friends are just your friends, but you need to be your own best friend. You get me? You get me? Listen to this. Listen to this again. Huh? Be your own best friend. Enjoy your own company. Because if you do, then if anyone gets out of your life, you'll still, okay, of course you'll feel hurt and all, but you won't feel the hurt too attached. It will be so easy to detach. You get me? You get me? Yeah, so evil. So that was what I was struggling with as a child. And yeah, and then another advice. Oh my god, I've just seen something that someone texted, and someone sent like an advice, and it wasn't really even close to what I asked. But anyway, I will ask you guys later. Tukifunga hii podcast, EVA unplugged. Okay, so someone advised their younger self by saying, "The faster you die, the better. Life is not worth the struggle." Oh, really? Well, I understand why someone can say this. Someone could say this because life is really tough. But what I can say is that life can feel overwhelming and it's okay to struggle sometimes. We really struggle, not even sometimes, most of the time. But even when things seem impossible, remember that tough times don't last forever. Take it one step at a time and know that you're not alone. There is always hope, even when it's hard to find. Okay? Yeah, and I'm so happy reading all the responses because this is engaging all our voices. It's engaging all our voices. Yeah. And then here we have another advice and it says it's it's never that serious. Don't take life too serious. Things will fall into place. For real. For real. And this one reminds me of how I had a fear of belonging. Like I used to feel like I need to fit in. Like life I just needed to fit in, you get. And I thought life was really, really that serious. Like, I have to fit in, you get. Now, but then it's never that serious, as this person said. It's never that serious. Things will just fall into place. Like, you have to force to fit in. Let me tell you some of the things I did. Where mutashanga? Um, I used to, how I went to not that posh high school, but it was posh. It was a bit posh. And people used to like exchange bags like unaona like umekuja na wewe unakuja na bag yako kila siku, hiyo bag yako on Monday mpaka Friday, sawa. Kuna mtu atachange Monday, atakuja na nyingine, Tuesday atakuja na nyingine. I didn't have like a lot of bags, but I used to like find those bags. Hata kama zimezeeka aje, mimi nitatafuta na nivae na niende nayo. Why? Because I felt like I needed to fit in. I felt like life was just too serious for me. Like, watu wako na bags ngapi hizo? Like, and then I used to like think like, okay, there were specific people who used to say, they'll go to this university, and I was like, yeah, I'll go to that university too, and I'd pick a career same as theirs, because I thought maybe the career I'd choose is not as perfect. But look at me now. And yeah, it's never that serious. Don't take life too serious. Things will just fall into place. Yeah, and that's also an advice to you right now, not just your your to your younger self. Yeah, and then another advice is it gets better. Everything that I was worried about back then was actually nothing I needed to worry about in the end. It always works out through God, of course, but of course, but of course. And I just remembered peer pressure ilinisumbua guys, peer pressure. So acha nikwambie, uh, growing up, my parents didn't give me a phone like in high school or stuff. They used to say they only give their phones to their children when they have finished Form 4. So like from 1 to Form 4. And it was evident that they do so. Because like my elder siblings walikuwa wamepewa simu wakimaliza Form 4. Lakini mimi ni nani? Nimeona wenzangu wamepewa like in high school everyone had a phone. I also felt like I needed a phone, unaona? And not because I needed to use it like I had something essential to do with it. No, it's just because I saw people with it. And I was so pressured. I felt like I was not the best. I felt, oh my days. Oh my days. My days. But you know what? gets better. It gets better. And I have a few advice to our younger self, and I'm going to read. Uh-huh. Some tough moments will come ahead, but you're strong and you'll get over them. Absolutely. I agree. Yes, brother. And then another one says, dear self, please don't grow up. Adulting is a trap. Well, it is. Kusema tu ule ukweli. When you think that everything is going on so well, but you know what? It isn't. But it is what it is. We accept change and live in the moment. I mean, we weren't going to stay little anymore. But yeah, that's the advice from him. And then another one says it's also your first time living. Relax, chill, relax, huh? Relax, honey. And yeah, it is. I mean, it's all. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? And yes, guys, those are the responses I got from everyone. Responses I got from the anonymous messages, and some of them nilipata TikTok. Yeah, and from all the responses, what affected that life is life, guys. And what can we tell our younger self? I mean, our life now should be a love letter to our inner child. You get me. You get me? Yes, and what we do is live in the moment, try to heal your inner child. Self improvement is the thing, guys. That is what we are working on. Yeah, that is what we are working on. And personally, growing up, I've been a people pleaser, especially in high school. Yeah, people pleaser. Nitafanya tu kitu juu mtu anataka ama juu nini anataka. And just this is a letter to my younger self. Just be you, honey. Be you. I mean, find out what you love, and ufanye chenye wewe unaona unapenda. I wish I knew that earlier. But anyway, it's never too late to change. But here we are. Here we are again, guys, on the E.V.A. Unplugged, and we're working on improving ourselves. Some of the things that I have struggled with again is peer pressure, as I said. I used to want to be in a relationship with boys, but then I wasn't sure if I was ready. Mi nilikuwa nataka tu kwa relationship juu watu wako na relationship, of which ningeambia tu young E.V.A, please take your time, take your time. And also I wanted to look good. I thought I did look good. I wanted to look good. I'd do stuff, literally, just look good. Like the carrying bags and all. I'd do makeup to school. Yeah, I know. But anyway, kisses to your younger self, because you know what? You look good. And as I said, this is a love letter for our younger self. And then the art of detachment is something that I've picked from all your responses. And let's just detach, guys. Jitoe, man. Imagine jitoe. Imagine. Sasa uitajiki huko. Jitoe. The art of detachment is something we should all learn. Detach yourself from toxic workplaces. Detach yourself from friendships. Detach yourself from romantic relationships. And yeah. And then self-aware and self-confidence. You are who you are. When you stand in front of people, just know that you are worthy of getting anything you want in this world. All the good things, good vibes, and energy. And yes, guys, keep showing up for yourself. If no one invests in you, invest in yourself. So keep showing up for yourself. If no one invests in you, invest in yourself. And this goes to that person that sent the nini, what's the response about the family members not supporting. Yeah, support yourself, honey. Do what makes you happy. You don't feel good today? Go on a solid date. Go on a walk. You can't afford a solid date. Go on a walk. Listen to music. And yes, that's it, guys. This is a very short episode, but it's the first episode of self improvement. That means we have more and more in store. I have more in store for you. And yeah, I can't wait to. You guys should give me more topics for you. Oh, I'm so excited. Ah, you guys should give me more topics. Should give me more topics and anything you want me to talk about on the EVA Unplugged. I will do so. But before I say goodbye, make sure you follow me on my social media handles and follow EVA Unplugged on Instagram. And this ones will be the episodes will be on Spotify, but parts of them will be on Instagram. So you listen to them on Instagram. And guys, what do you think you can tell more to your younger self? We can continue the conversation if you want a bit for the second episode. And yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up, but there's a very controversial question here, and I want you guys to help me because you are the voices in this podcast. So, why do you think girls' body count matter but guys don't? Why is it the girls' body count that matter? And do you agree with it? Talk to me. Uh huh. Talk to me. You guys will tell me. And yeah, guys, it's been good. A vibe. Thank you guys again for the support. Ah, I love you guys. I love you so much. And I will be back. I will be back. It won't be that long. This is episode 1 of the E.V.A. Unplugged by E.V.A. Yeah, I feel good. I'm so excited. And I hope you have a good week. You have a great time. And continue remembering that your life is now a love letter to your inner child. Enjoy. Stay tuned. Love you. And bye, guys. See you when you see me or hear me.